Hello children, welcome back to the video session of Moral Science of Standard 6. Today we are going to learn lesson 3, kindness and generosity. Come, let's get started with the lesson.
Lesson 3, Kindness and Generosity. Words of Wisdom. Kindness and generosity go hand in hand. One always leads to the other. Children, come let's know a real story which explains you what is kindness and generosity. What is generosity? A willingness to help or support is called generosity. Simply, selfishness is called generosity. Come, let's enter into the story. Hence, the bus driver jammed the brakes and jolted the bus to an abrupt halt. Why this halt? Asked Charles, the conductor. I did not ring the bell. What? Have you forgotten that we always stop here to pick up? Oh, yes, I did not realize that we were already at the corner. Just then, an old lady pressing a bright bouquet of flowers against her side appeared at the door of the bus. Charles tipped his cap, bent low, and gave her a hand to help her to come inside the bus. The old lady slowly climbed up the stairs of the bus and sat beside Hans. 5 stops later, Charles once again helped her to alight just in front of a graveyard. Goodbye, mother. So long till we meet again tomorrow. Thank you, my son. May God bless you, came her feeble but simple reply. Every day, Mrs. Ehrenbacher made this trying trip by bus in order to place on the grave of her dear husband a bouquet of fresh flowers and to say a prayer for his soul. Hans and Charles took delight in helping this widow daily to fulfill this pleasant duty. At first, they could hardly get her to speak a word, but by kindness and sympathy, they succeeded at times to have her wrinkled face light up with occasional smiles. One day, Hans said jokingly to her, Grandma, the day Charles presents you the bill for the trips you have made on the bus, you will have to sell all your possessions to pay the debit. No, Grandma, don't worry about it. We will foot the bill. You need money to buy roses every day and to attend to your stomach. We are only too happy to do a good turn every day, replied Charles. He set the old lady's mind at ease. Grandma remained silent for a while and then, gazing at these two young men, smiled with joy. One day, as she took her seat in the bus, she held out a beautiful rose to Hans. This is for you, my son. Hans willingly received it and placed it on the lapel of his coat, saying, Grandma, now I look years younger and more handsome. The passengers twittered with laughter, but Charles, who felt that he was forgotten, murmured, What about me, Grandma? Have you forgotten to bring me a rose? Grandma replied, I am getting older and my memories fails me. I shall bring you one tomorrow. The next day she brought 2 roses as she had promised, and both Charles and Hans appreciated this kind gesture. So many and many a day passed till one morning Hans stopped the bus near the corner as usual, but sad to say Grandma was not there. Was she sick? The sad news of her death shocked Charles and Hans. They felt like orphans at the departure of this daily passenger of theirs. 2 days later, the Director General of the bus company received a letter for bus driver Hans and conductor Charles. Hans opened the envelope. It was the lost will of Mrs. Eliza Herrenbacher. In there, she declared both Hans and Charles to be the equal heirs of her savings amounting to rupees 2,50,000. Hans and Charles could not believe their eyes, and they wept with emotion. This is a true story that happened not very long ago in 1970 in Vienna. It is difficult to say which was greater, the kindness of the bus crew or the generosity of the old lady. It is a great lesson for us. We need many more of these bus workers to spread sunshine around us in this dark world. We need more young boys and girls who will have consideration for the old. We need many more people with a tender heart for others. We need people who like to make others happy. Children, I hope you all understand what is kindness and generosity through this real story. And I hope you all will be kind and help others. Come, let's repeat this line after me. God, make my life a little light within the world to glow, a little flame that burns bright wherever I may go. God, make my life a little flower that gives joy to all, content to bloom in native bower, although the place be small. God, make my life a little song that comforteth the sad, that helpeth others to be strong, and makes the singer glad.